Hey, hey, hey. So I'm back. And today I am cooking some rice. Rice, fish, and egg fried rice. Everybody's favorite. Boy, did I have a long day. You gotta be careful with rice sometimes. There's like this black rice stuff that's in it. And if you cook it and you don't take it out, you bite into it, it's like biting into a rock. It's not very tasty. Man, it has been so hot lately. And, you know, I don't really mind it being hot, but when I'm in Thailand, but when I'm here, I didn't buy an AC. I'm not really planning on buying an AC because my goal is to be in Thailand for the summer. So I don't want to waste money on an AC if I'm not going to use it. So I'm going to like tough out the few hot days before I go to Thailand. And by the time I get back, it will be like snowing. But yeah, that's my plan. This is what we got going on today. We got some rice. Is it cooking? Yeah, it's cooking. And besides, I can just open up all the windows like I have, and the breeze will come through and we're all good. I feel like opening up the window in the kitchen. Yeah, so I'm going to New York for the weekend. That's always fun. I have been walking so much. And I'm definitely exhausted, but it's good for me. Like today when I was donating plasma, they do like a blood pressure check. My blood pressure is really good because of all the exercise I do. So apparently I have a good heart. But man, oh man, does it tire you out. Ain't that the truth? Oh, are we popping? What's popping? Hey, what's up, Mojo? How you doing? How's your day going? Pretty good. Just cooking rice. What's new with you? I saw that you had some. You're at like 95 subscribers now, or wait, followers. How's that going? Well, you still there? I burned the rice a little bit. Not too bad though. Hope it doesn't set off the fire alarm. Why are you only doing okay? Okay. So they keep changing my flights for my trip. It's kind of annoying. They've already changed my flights like 3 times since I bought the tickets. Well, I got my card today also because of the whole pizza thing I talked about last time I was streaming. I got charged for a $77 pizza, which doesn't really make sense. Never going back to the restaurant. But yeah, so since it was an unauthorized charge, I had them send me a new card. I just received it, so that's cool. All I need is for them to give me my money back for the unauthorized charge. That would be perfect. Get me ready for get me ready for my trip. Well, I was watching this interesting podcast the other day. It was talking about how the elite are some people think the elite are going to try to forget about us little people. Like basically saying that they have no purpose for us now. Now that the technology has gotten so advanced that we're no longer necessary. Because before, we were necessary. Because we, did work for all the richest people in the world. And, if you think about it, before we had kings and everybody worked for the kings. And now we got billionaires and everybody works for the billionaires. But now, before we didn't have technology like we did. So the kings, if they wanted to build something, let's say they wanted to build their castle, then they would need us little people, us peasants, to do it for them. But now that's not really necessary. We're just getting to that point. But I don't know, if I was part of the elite, I wouldn't completely consider getting rid of us, or at least, I don't know if the term getting rid of us is right, but basically a lot of people think they are pushing to achieve immortality, or at least close to it. And when that happens, they will simply just outlive us. And the idea is they will make it difficult for us to live, so difficult that nobody can afford to have children, and basically just die out from old age or from natural causes, and ultimately outlive us. But if I was the elite, I wouldn't completely rely on technology. I wouldn't completely rely on robots or AI, because, I know enough about technology to understand that it's not perfect, and it probably will never be perfect, most likely. So you need us little people to fall back on in case that doesn't work out, just as a backup plan. But there's a lot of people that think that the elite don't think that way, and they just want to completely remove us from the gene pool, basically see us as trash DNA. But I don't think that's the case. But it's an interesting, it's an interesting thing to talk about. I'm sure there's some of the elite that think that way, but it's an interesting conversation. But I mean, if you're smart, smart people don't think that way. Smart people will always have a backup plan. So completely removing us from the gene pool is not a very good backup plan, because you won't have a backup plan. But then you go to the point, like if you ever watched some of those anime, those futuristic anime, where they have this like amazing technology that they can just kind of, whatever they want, they tell the computer to do, and poof, it creates it. Kind of like godlike technology. I think a lot of elite are probably, not all of them, but some of them are kind of looking into that idea. And yeah, that would be pretty cool, if it got to that point, but I'm skeptical that it will ever get to that point. But it definitely is an interesting conversation. What I want to know is what is on the other side. I want to know if souls are real. I want tangible evidence that proves that a soul is an actual thing, that we have it. And that I want to know where the souls go when they don't have a body. I think that would be an interesting conversation too. Rice-a-roni. So I'm hoping to get 3 fights this year. 2 in Thailand and 1 when I get back here in the USA. That's my goal. Hey, we got somebody from Twitch. 2 more people from Twitch. How y'all doing? Say hi. Don't be shy. I'm reading the chat, so don't be afraid to say something. What's crazy is now that it's getting warmer, I've been killing a lot of bugs lately. Nothing like huge and scary, but I have a couple plants growing in my spare bedroom, and I saw a web in there the other day, and I caught the culprit, which is a little like jumping spider. Tiny thing, but so small it was like you know. I almost felt bad, but you know, I don't want bugs in my house. And a lost count of all the ants that I've killed. But it's not quite like Thailand, but they are there. There's actually an ant crawling around my plate. The plate that I usually eat with before I started the stream. And I killed it and I washed my plate. But yeah. Trials and tribulations of life. I'm surprised I actually decided to stream tonight because I have had a really long day. But I'm gonna tough it out. I have worked so hard today. I took a month off. And I mean, I think that was a good idea. I think I'm gonna start doing that more often. It's good to take a month off. I'm definitely not going out again in the city, though. I'll take a month off and stay at home because I got an unauthorized charge. It's crazy. Lived in New York for almost 20 years and never had that happen. And I moved to a new city and it happens the first 3 months I've lived here, so. Pretty crazy. Hey, we got somebody from YouTube. How you doing? Say hi, don't be shy. I'm reading the chat. So I'll let it bubble for like 9 more minutes. I'm in like zombie mode. See, this is what happens when I don't stream for a while. I end up streaming when I'm like dead tired. have to buy some Powerade tomorrow. This rice softer. Okay, I'll give it like 4 minutes instead. Because it seems somewhat soft enough. Somebody from YouTube. Say hi, don't be shy. And they're gone. So tomorrow is gonna be a hot day. I'm definitely gonna be cooling off in the bath a lot. Hey, we got somebody from Twitch. How you doing? Okay, I think my rice is about ready. I'll give it 2 more minutes. I haven't really ate that much today. I ate like 2 bags of potato chips, which is not the healthiest, and 2 hard-boiled eggs. This is my first real meal all day. After walking like 3 to 4 miles also. Just gonna stay quiet, I guess. That's okay. No judgment here. Okay. Our rice is finished. Now to pour out the water. Somebody's up. This oil has been in here so long. I'm wondering if I should just throw it out. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out. Use the fresh oil. One thing I'm very careful about is food that I don't ever want to eat food that's gone bad. And I don't ever want to drink water that is contaminated either. I don't think anybody should. According to YouTube the other day, I heard that contaminated water is one of the leading killers of man. It's what people die of the most in the world. I don't know if it's fact, but that's what I heard. So some lady at where I was donating plasma today, she collects keychains. And she wants me to bring back a keychain from New York. When I'm gone this week. try to remember to do that. Like always, never forget the garlic pepper. My last can of tuna. Crazy, when I was in New York, when I lived there, I went to buy a can opener once. This cost me like less than $2. In New York it was like $7, $8, something like that. Just for a can opener. It's insane how supermarkets rip people off in New York. Just insanity. Everybody in New York, all they care about is money. Money is their god. I mean, money is important, but shouldn't be the main focus in life. Focus on it until, you get to the point where you can focus on other things. Money is important up until you get to the point where you can pay your bills, have a roof over your head. And save a little money. And then after that, do what gives you purpose. That's what I think. But there is no reason you should dedicate your whole life, your whole existence to making as much money as you can. Dedicate your whole existence to a man-made thing that doesn't make sense. What's up, Kenji? Why don't you ask me something about cooking? You missed me cooking, by the way. Now it's time for eating. I guess I'll show you the finished product. This is what we got. That's what we're eating today. Oh, I'm eating. I put garlic pepper on it. Tastes pretty good, actually. Tastes good to me. So how's your day going, Kenji? What brings you on here today? Yeah, you like to cook? Well, this is pretty easy to make. Where are you from, Kenji? Are you in the USA too? Oh, that's cool. Why is that? What's going on over there? I hear you. I hear you, my man. Lots of crazy stuff going on in this world. Rich keep getting richer, and now they're getting to the point that they want to replace us with robots. Well, I'm planning on when I go to Thailand. Well, I have actually been documenting it. Yeah, that's true. Can't argue with that. Yeah, I've been planning on documenting my fights and stuff. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I'm going to stream my next fight in Thailand. It might be kind of difficult though, because I mean, I need to, when I'm fighting, it's a very stressful experience. And I want to be focused on the fight. And positioning a tripod kind of takes my focus off the fight. Yeah, they do, that's true. Yeah, that's Muay Thai, elbows and knees. What I have been doing is just having a friend of mine record the fight on their phone and then sending it to me. But I don't know if I feel comfortable with somebody recording a stream. I think that's a little bit more complex. It's easy just to push a button and record a video on a phone that somebody already knows how to use. But using my phone that they might not be familiar with to stream, that's a little bit more difficult. But regardless, I will have the fights on video. I can always just stream up until the fight and then just record the fight on video like I have been, and post it on my YouTube like I have been, in my social media, and just stream everything else. Hey, we got somebody else from Twitch. Or are they going to talk? So what do you got planned? It's the end of the day in UK right now, isn't it, Kenji? Thanks. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alright, well, thanks for watching me cook and eat. I'll try to do another... Oh, it's 9 a.m.? You're only 5 hours ahead of me. I haven't been to the UK in a while, so I don't know how the time zone is over there. I got it confused with Thailand, I think. I know Thailand, it's like nighttime. Alright, my friend, thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. I'll try to be on tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, I appreciate you. Enjoy your morning, enjoy your day. I hope things get better in UK. Peace.